Hey, Team Talk Poshy to me. I wanted to pop on and give you another training. I'm going to try and make it quick. And if my kids go nuts in the background, I apologize greatly, but they need to go back to school now. My hair is kind of a mess. So I'm going to jump right into Hostess coaching and what I'm trying to do. And I feel sometimes with it, we get so much information about hostess coaching and what we're supposed to do and why, but it's really, really hard to put into practice. Hostess coaching can make your parties go from a $50 party, a party with no interaction, to a $500, $600 party, which is what we should be shooting for with all of our parties, is a $500 party. Because with things like the monthly award, you need 2,000 in volume. You have 4 $500 parties, and boom, you have your $2,000, and you have at least 10 to 15 contacts for future hostesses, to book parties, to add to your team. So partying is the core of what we do. It really, really is. So how do you make your parties more interactive, more productive, more fun? You have to get the hostesses on board. Now, how many people book a party and go, hey, let's have a party. All you have to do is invite your friends and I'll do all the work. It seems like a good hook to get somebody to host, but at the same time, if they aren't helping you, you aren't going to get any progress with your party, because the people that she invites need to feel personally invited and need to feel and are going to trust her more than they trust you. They know her. They know her every day. They're her friends, her coworkers, her family, and they already know and trust her. They don't know and trust you, if that makes sense. So one of the key things with hostess coaching is asking them to, or bringing them in to host the idea of earning free stuff. So we have this great hostess rewards program where you can earn half-price items and perks, and all it takes is a $200 party to start earning some of those half-price rewards, and they tend to stack up really quickly. I mean, a $200 party you get 2, a $300 party you get 4, and so on and so on and so on. It's really great rewards. And when I see my hostesses spend those rewards, I get excited because I know we partied and they earned those. And if they like them, I wanna make them help them earn more. So that's how you bring them in to the idea of hosting. First of all, is you're going to help me host this party, and I'm going to help you earn free stuff. Okay. So you get close to the party. I usually send them a hostess packet with some samples, a catalog, and I usually send like a gift, something simple like a lip balm with a chunk sample, or a bath bomb, something small, but it's me gifting about a $5 gift to them. And then I really like to encourage to see them using those products and samples by taking selfies, by taking a picture of the sample if they're not comfortable with selfies, and sharing that experience in the party. Parties where the hostesses share those experiences have gone so much better for me. There's so much more interaction. There's so many more orders. They just tend to go better if the hostess is willing to share that information. Even if the hostess can go, oh my God, look at this hostess packet, and post a picture for you. And I find that most hostesses, there are a few rare hostesses out there that will post like that, and they're magical unicorns. And you don't have to ask them to do anything because they're magical unicorns. But most of them, you have to request something from them in order to get them to do that. Some people do, like a bingo game, where if you get 3 in a row or you complete these 3 tasks, you get an extra prize. I haven't personally done that, but I'm working towards that. It's just not in my business expenses right now. But lots of times, if they book parties, is usually where I gift. So if somebody books a party off that person's party, I give the hostess and that person a gift, and that person gets the gift with their party. I'm running off on a tangent, excuse me. So Another key thing is people want to feel personally invited to a party. They don't want to be the mass of 350 invites. That is not personal. If you've ever been invited to a party where somebody didn't ask you before they invited you, you're probably just going to ignore it or say not going. But the parties where the hostess takes the time and shoots a simple message, which is part of the invite, that they can send a message asking them to join this party because they feel like they earned some pampering, they deserve some pampering, they've had a rough time. Mommy! Yeah, buddy. Tell him, be nice. Sorry, my kids, I told you. Where you feel personally invited to that party, you are going to have so much more results. So you want to encourage your hostess to invite 25 to 30, 40 max people into the party with a personal invite, so that you have these people in the party who feel like they're included in a smaller group and they were personally invited because this party's for them, and the hostess feels like they would enjoy the product, and they don't feel like they're part of this giant crowd that just got thrown together. Another thing that Pat taught on was having the hostess come up with a wish list. What, Maddie? Tell him to be nice. A wish list. And you want this wish list pre-party. And I just started doing this with my hostesses, and some of them are on board and some of them aren't. Yes, Maddie. Yes, I know, Weston. I'll be there in a minute, okay? And then working the math backwards from that list. So I'm asking my hostesses to send the list to me or include it in their party so we can work the math backwards and make that, this is how much volume we need to have in our party. This is how much interaction, this is how many orders you need to get all of these things. And I want to include that in my party so that other people can go, oh, my wish list is giant. Maybe if I hosted a party, I could get that free or for a half price. Other things to do is just constantly keeping your hostess engaged, but don't send her a mass message with all of this information. Just give her trickles of information every so often so that she is not feeling overwhelmed. So maybe the week before, give a little tidbit here, over here, give a little information here. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Give them trickles of information, because if you get a big giant message in Messenger or an email, you're not going to remember everything. But if somebody gives you a tidbit every other day, or one in the morning, one in the afternoon, you're more likely to remember that and think on that. One of the things that I think is something I need to work on personally is updating the hostesses, congratulating them when they hit a new hostess level, letting them know what that involves, getting them excited, and then at the end of the party, completely congratulating them and letting them know what they earned, where it's located in their rewards tab, and how to redeem them. Also, I think it's important to remember to tell them how long they have to use them, which I believe is 6 months, but don't hold me to it. I think that's really, really important. So, recap, because I ramble and I get lost in my own thoughts sometimes, which is me. Getting your hostesses on board with the idea of they're going to earn free goodies, half-price goodies, and not that they're just going to invite their friends and you're going to do all the work. Having your hostesses well-informed and excited about being active in their parties, showing them using the products, trying the products. Their wish list is important. Yes, Maddie. Yes, come here. Come here. Having them show their wish list, their products is important. Them trying the samples, their hostess packet, anything to be interactive. Also, having them personally invite, if I didn't already say that, is very important. 25 to 30 people. And it's really easy to do on there. And then having the hostess be interactive in the party, trickling information to them. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I can remember. Give me a comment, give me a shout out if you liked my video or if you have questions, and I hope that this has helped you or given you some more thoughts on hostess coaching.